welcome. Hey guys, how are you doing? This is Destiny, Episode 2. Just kicking some fallen booty with my knife. Shoot first, knife question second, knife second, ask questions third, knife question second. Yeah, that's logically how you do things. You knife questions second. You glue questions on a piece of paper, and then you give them to the fallen by stabbing them and leaving it in their stomachs.
The ship's avionics.
It's how you do things, especially in this sort of a world where they don't actually have a very organized army. They just kind of send out one guy to do everything. He is the hero. The hero. The hero. See, here I try to be really stealthy. I'm not very good at it. Okay, I'm gonna play some sniper and eat right. Take care of old fallen. Gonna kick some butt. It's like the third time I'm trying to record this. It's either been Xbox or didn't really like tone, stuff like that. Yeah, I try to knife way too much, which is why I'm not great at this game. Oh, and here I get a pulse rifle, and I'm like, oh cool, it's a new gun. And I see it's a pulse rifle, and I get rid of it. Nobody likes pulse rifles. Well, and if you do, cool your opinion, but they're supposed to be like a halfway between scout rifles and and auto rifles, but they don't really work. Not like they're supposed to. Here I also try to be stealthy, but then some guy walks into my face and moves it, and I should have knifed it. Like, that knife should have hit him, but it didn't. And here, usual knifing things, kniffling. Oh, and it goes. Here's where I get really agitated while I'm recording, because I didn't put up the timer, so I have to like do all the crazy like go back and record 3 minutes stuff because I'm like too tired to actually care. Oh, here's this random guy, just knife a vandal in chest form, walk off, probably sitting there. Holy crap, you're so cool. Or not. You never know. But, yeah, here's where I have major spasm. I try to, I'm kind of a speedrunner, like, not crazy speedrunning, but I speedrun where there's no actual point. Oh, barrel in the chest. I get a really nice pair of Forsters.
Bad news.
Like, this is better than the pair that you get when you beat, like, the boss and stuff. So they're really nice. And yeah, so we're about to go fight the boss. I'm actually really nervous at this point. I don't know how hard or easy because I haven't done this in forever. But I'm quite excited. He's a very simple boss. You know, just shoot first, knife questions later, as usual. Yeah. So I mean, it's just some basic sniping, doing things. When are you not doing things in Destiny? Great game, karate story, much better. I love this game, mechanics on fleek. Yeah, here's the boss, I just start shooting him. I thought he would be invincible at that point, but apparently he's not. So that's always a nice surprise. Here I go into sniper team Cooper mode, and I start sniping him from the outback. I'm a master sniper with boomerang as well as with sniper. But forgive my Australian accent, it's quite bad. I mean, it's fun to do, but mine sucks. So don't stop complaining. Stop complaining. Complaining and hating. Complaining and hating. Stop complaining. He's a very easy boss, and he gets some. I mean, you guess the NSL drive is essential. Cool, I guess. And I thought that this boss fight would take like 5 minutes, like it did the first time I played, because I ran around, because I had the shotgun for my secondary, and that sucks, really, this boss fight.
You just killed an archive.
Then I start twerking, and I start dancing, and then you can see I get an engram, an upgrade, I do all that kind of stuff. It's quite fun. Yeah, and yeah, that was a very easy boss fight. Dem hips, being the sexy beast that I am. Just dancing and dancing and dancing. And that's why I'm not a beatboxer. I'm not very good at it. You know, some pretty average stats. Got a really nice fusion rifle there. Crappy arms, but yeah, not bad. Here comes the extremely boring speech from my favorite, the extremely useless speaker. This part's so boring, and then it sends you right into like orbit right after, so it's completely useless. It's a waste of time. A big waste of time. A big waste of time. Big waste of time. And that's a pretty shot. You know, some artistic shots. Very beautiful of my sex beast.
There was a time.
You guys have to let me know what we should name our character, because they need a name. Because this is the sexiest beast to ever live.
Until it wakes.
You know if I should, yeah, see here I look at the crappy things and I'm like, wow,
who speaks for the
those are crappy. So then, you know, I look at all my other stuff and I'm like, when do I get something new? And I switched to, I get rid of the twist of
the ghosts
here.
To seek out
but I realized that I pronounced it wrong. It's like the Kvastov,
Guardian,
Gustav, or Kvastov. I pronounced it wrong in the earlier episode, I think. But just tell me how it's actually pronounced, because I'm quite stupid in this area. Oh, there's my third line of dialogue in the entire game. We're going to be counting these. And I actually can't remember if I have any more dialogue after this, because it's quite boring.
I could tell you of the power.
I told you.
Its ancient enemy.
I'm sorry if I'm interrupting. You guys actually want to listen. Just, you can read, like, turn down the volume, go back.
Lately, those tales.
Do that kind of stuff. No. I'm sorry.
The children are frightened anyway.
Give the children.
The darkness is coming. Guardians are fighting on Earth and beyond.
Yeah, sorry about the little break in the recording. Some pretty crazy long speech we'll record in 5-minute intervals. So,
I'm sure of it.
And if you actually read that, it's actually quite useless. He's just telling you about all the children, how scared they are, and how screwed you are until you fight the Black Garden on Mars. Could have made the story so much better, but they didn't. Surprise, surprise. So, here, I'm just gonna go do some daily tower routines, do some dancing. I mean, the load times in this game for space travel are crazy, especially since I was just at the tower. You know, why didn't it just, you know, put me right back there if I was forced to go see the speaker? Was I like, oh yeah, we're just gonna go to orbit right after seeing the speaker, and then we're gonna go right back to the tower right after. Because I'm a genius. A tactical genius. So long. I don't know why it takes so long. Maybe it's because of the use of suspenders, like the clothier lady or whatever. Lady who sells you shaders and insignias. And then there's the whole speaker room, which has no use. And then there's that underground area, you know, kind of where Zur sometimes is. It's like back and back, you know, right next to the dead orbit guy. It's like this tunnel. And it goes down to Zur sometimes, like once every third week. But here we just head over to the Cryptarch. Just get it. It's not very good. It's not amazing what we get.
Out into the dark,
just
Hunter.
not as good. it's the same thing, it just requires level 4, so there's no point. And, thank you guys for watching. See you in the next episode.